Hey there folks, it's been a while since I've done one of these update videos, but I wanted to make one so I could keep you in the loop as to why there's not so many new uploads on this channel as of late. That's because I've been sick for the last week and some change. Now don't worry, I think I've turned it around. I was able to exercise both yesterday and today. Plus, I also have something coming in the mail that'll have me feeling much better. One of these babies, a GTX 980 Ti, one of the better video cards on the market. When I was trying to play Rainbow Six Siege, my old 680 just wasn't able to keep up. I mean, it was able to play the game, but playing it and streaming it at once just was too much for the little fella. So, after 3 years, I thought it was probably time to upgrade with one of these monsters. Hopefully it'll be good. We'll be putting it through some stress tests pretty soon as I get it. Should be here today or tomorrow. Anyway, there's a few more things I want to cover. Like this site right here. This is LethalFeline.com. A site I don't think I've really advertised too much. This is your personal portal to all things Lethal Feline. Like we have YouTube here. Probably don't need to tell you about that, being that it's probably where you're watching from right now. Hitbox, which is where all my live stuff transpires. If you want to catch the live broadcast, it's best to follow me on Hitbox or subscribe to me on Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, if you ever want to contact me, this is the most reliable way to do so. I'm fairly active on there. And then we get to this mysterious purple button. What the hell could it mean? Well, you're reading that right. You can download Lethal Feline's videos by clicking this link right here. Now, originally I was going to do this with BitTorrent, but unfortunately BitTorrent's not really the right utility for what I want to do. With BitTorrent, I'd have to keep all my videos on my computer, and I'd have to upload myself or rely on you people to upload them, and it's just not adequate for how many people would actually be in the swarm, if you even know what that means. Anyway, I have a better solution. So let's go ahead and click on the link. There's a service by Amazon called Cloud Drive. For $60 a year, I get unlimited space and I don't have to keep the videos on my computer. So I can upload terabytes upon terabytes of raw content, and you folks can download them at your leisure. There's even stuff on here that's not on YouTube. These three at the top are actually not on YouTube. We have Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts for the Xbox 360. I had to remove that from YouTube because the music producers don't understand how licensing works. They want to double dip. Same thing with Red Faction. A lot more claims on music, but that is a great game, and I advise you play it or watch it or whatever. It's just fantastic. One of my favorite games ever. Red Faction Guerrilla. And lastly, we have a more recent series, Yakuza 4. Now, I'm going to make Yakuza 4 its own video that'll be in the Yakuza 4 playlist, because I can't exactly remember where you need to pick up if you watch that whole playlist. Also, let's not open that to a new page. Let's just go in there. Because this is all 11 sessions. You may be saying, Lethal, there were more than like 11 episodes. No, these are the full uncut sessions. I normally mechanically separate each episode using Python scripts and FFmpeg, but these are the full uncut contiguous files. And they're fairly large. I mean, let's just click on this guy right here. It actually won't play on there. It's longer than 20 minutes. I actually meant to click on here and then click on the download portion. And you'll see it's 7.7 gigs. These files are not small, folks. These are the highest quality I have available. You're going to get much better viewing experience from watching these files on like VLC than you will on YouTube. I won't have any views or anything on YouTube, but I really don't give a shit. I want you folks to watch these, enjoy them, have fun, whatever. Also, you may notice this site is a bit quirky. There's no way to actually arrange them by file name. You were able to before, but it seems that Amazon is working their magic from the shadows or some bullshit, and you can no longer find them. There's not all the content that I currently have up here. I will be uploading more as time goes on, but it's very time consuming. I first have to prepare it, by just getting it all organized. And then I have to upload it, which is its own monster. But, I mean, there's some fairly good stuff on here where you have, like, Blacklist. Man, that looks horrid the way it's arranged, but it's all there. If you have the application, you can actually just click on all of them, or the folders themselves, and just download them all. You could just go like that, download, and it download everything. Of course, I don't have that currently installed, but there you go. It says over 5 gigs, don't worry, you can download files over 5 gigs, individual files. It's not a problem. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about download.lethalfeline.com, because that's where it actually redirects from. Or you can just go to lethalfeline.com and click the giant purple button. Anyway, there's more links on here to cover. One that's also fairly recent. You'll notice this one for DeviantArt. I really haven't done art since high school, but for some reason, in 2016, the muse spoke to me and said, Lethal, you must do the arts once again. So, I have. If you click on this link, or if you go to thelethalfeline.deviantart.com, you will find my current arts. There are only 3 of them. I'm fairly happy with some of them. I don't consider myself a very talented artist. I consider myself an adequate cartoonist at the moment, as you can see. This one was actually a gift for Handpan, my real-life friend. But, you know, there you go. If you want to see my latest arts, this is where you go. You can even get prints of these things if you want, on fancy canvas and everything. And I do actually get money for that, but I don't really care. I actually made these large enough so I could make them myself. I'm actually particularly proud of this Macho Machine Widowmaker, and I will be getting a giant print of that eventually for my own house. I do have a art in the making right now that will probably be up here fairly soon. I'm hoping to complete it tonight. It's actually a gift for my nephew. For his birthday. It's in March, sometime mid-March. I can't remember the exact day, but it's somewhere in there, and it needs to be done then. It's gonna feature Nintendo characters, and it's gonna be pretty swell. If you want to check this out or know when the latest arts have been uploaded, you can watch it by having a DeviantArt account, or you can follow me on Twitter, where I'll also be posting whenever I've put up a new art. Anyway, enough of that. There's one other thing I also have not advertised too much, and that is the Patreon. Yes, Lethal has a Patreon like everyone and his mother, but I don't expect you really to give it too much money. I expect you to have better uses for your money than giving me money. But if you want to, it's there. There's currently some awards for this. If you have $5 or more on there, you can see what I'll be streaming in the future, planning to. If you have 10 or more, you can actually nominate and vote on what I will play next. That's how Yakuza 4 and Red Dead Redemption got played. So there you go. I might have additional rewards in the future, like arts, but I'm not really sure if you folks want arts. Would you like an art like this? I was going to say we'll go like that. You can see how much they cost for me. Like if you had 50, I could get you an art print like this, 24 by 24 inches. Or you could get some fancy canvas. Of course, the canvas is more expensive. I'm not sure. Give me your input. Would you like arts as a reward? Do you even care at all? Honestly, I don't expect you to. Like I said before, I expect you to have better uses for your money than giving me money. Anyway, I think that's about all for this update video. Let me look at my notes. Yes, I'm fairly sure that's all for my update video. As you can tell, I am feeling better, especially since I know this thing may be in the mail. I don't have shipping information, but I am assured that it's probably on an airplane at the very least. Anyway, I am feeling better, and I hope to be making more videos for you soon. I'll talk to you next time. This is LethalFeline, and this is also Flawless Victory. I will see you next time. Probably not for an update video.